Gwaan FBL, and y'all said there and you done know it's the matchup week 7. Y'all know we get down. Y'all know what we here for. We're here to get a green arrow. We're going to go over all the games, go over the players that we should be starting and who we should be benching. Like I said, said there, it's Gwaan FBL, the matchup week 7. Let's get into it. First matchup, we have Fulham versus Bournemouth. For Fulham, you have the midfielder and the forward right there that was able to perform in the last game. And you could see that they've been performing with the double lightning strike that they have right there. Was able to get a goal and an assist. Let's look at the players that's coming out for Bournemouth. For Bournemouth, we got Semien. You know, everybody's going to have Semien in their team. And I think he's well deserved to be in everyone team because the boy been performing. You could see that out of the 6th game, he have 4 lightning strike right there. He's been performing. You got a defender right there that's been performing with 2 lightning strike right there. So I would say go ahead. If you have some Bournemouth players in your team, everybody's going to have Semien. Go ahead and pick him up if you're in your wild card. Go ahead and put that defender in your team with a 2 lightning strike if you have your wild card. You could also see you could take a chance in a midfielder and a forward from Bournemouth. Me looking at the stats right here, I would say Bournemouth is going to take this game right here 2-1. Next matchup, we have Tottenham versus Leeds. We all know Tottenham on the top side. I mean, people perhaps going to take some chance and put some Leeds player. We're going to look at the Leeds players soon. But let's go over the Tottenham's players. You could see that for Tottenham, we have Sarr and Polina. Maybe Sarr is the one that we should be worrying about putting their side and Polina. Because you could see that they're the one that's been performing right there. Triple lightning strike for Sarr and double lightning strike for Polina. You could see that Sarr was able to get a goal. So maybe it's not even Kudus or Richarlison. Maybe it's Sarr that's the one that we should be putting in our team or Polina. Let's look at the Leeds players. For Leeds, we have 2 out of the 3 players that's in form right there, that's been performing. You could see that Longstaff was able to get a goal and assist. And they got Randall right there. So Leeds got 3 players on the list right there that's been performing. And Spurs got 2 players on the list that's been performing. Me looking at it, I would say Spurs is the top side. I would give it Spurs to take that game 2-1 right there. Go ahead and look to put some players from Spurs in your team. I would say, yes, go ahead and put Sarr in your team. Maybe it's not Kudus, maybe it's not Richarlison, maybe it's not Simone, maybe it's Sarr or Polina we should be putting in your team. If you want to take a chance and put Longstaff in your team, I think it would be a good chance right there. Because you could see that he's in form and he was able to get a goal and the assist in that game. So I would say that match right there could be a 2-1 game, Spurs taking it. Next matchup, we have Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal is my side, and I mean my side that. So you got West Ham right there. Like I said, maybe we're sleeping on West Ham. After the break, after this winter break round, this international break right here, I'm going to think about putting some West Ham players on my team. You could see that Bowen's been performing with that 3 lightning strike. You got Doof right there with that 4 lightning strike right there. So maybe we're sleeping on West Ham and we should start thinking about them. But let's go in again and look at this Arsenal players. For Arsenal, we got 4 players that performed in the last game. We got Declan Rice, though. He's been performing in 3 of the 6 games. So maybe it's not Xhaka or Gyökeres we should be worrying about putting their side. Maybe it's Declan Rice, the one that we should be putting their side, and Gabriel that we should be putting their side. For me, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm going to give this game to Arsenal right here to win the 3-1. I think West Ham might end up scoring a goal because you got Bowen's that's been performing. So we could take a chance and drop Pedro and put Bowen in our side because, like I said, I might think about put Bowen in my side after the break because Bowen's been performing. And I'm gonna make a wildcard video and show you what a wildcard video could look like after this break. After this video is finished, I'm gonna make a wildcard video and we're gonna talk about that after the international break. You're gonna see a wildcard video that I put up. But for this game right here, I would say Arsenal is my side. Gonna take this game right here 3-1. Rice is the one that we should be thinking about putting in our team. Next matchup, we have Manchester United versus Sunderland. Manchester United's been struggling. You know what I mean? But they're going against Sunderland. Everybody's thinking, oh, Sunderland is just the championship side that came up. But Sunderland's been performing. We're going to see when we go to the next slide that Sunderland got some players out there. For Manchester United, they got 1 player. So you never know if they're going to show up or not. But let's look at the Sunderland players. For Sunderland, we could see that we got a goalkeeper, a defender, and a midfielder that's in form. You could see that they're in form and they've been performing. The goalkeeper been performing in 3 of the games right there. You could see that with a 3 lightning strike. The defender with 2 lightning strike. You got the midfielder right there with 3 lightning strike. I would say if y'all want, this is not even taking a chance right here. This is really playing the game. I would say put Zachary in your side. Zachary right here, if you want a wild card and you want to put the goalkeeper from Sunderland in your side, the defender and the midfielder in your side, go ahead. That would be a great move right there. A great free hit if you want a free hit right there to do that. I might even do that right there. Do a free inside, know that I'm talking about it, and give, because I really think Sunderland is going to win this game right there. Sunderland should end up winning this game 3-1 right here. Next matchup, we have Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea got a disciplinary issue, man. Because Chelsea goalkeeper get a red card. They defender got a red card. And no, Pedro got a red card. You could see that right there in the Champions League. But for Chelsea, they got players like Enzo that's been performing. That boy right there should have more lightning strike, because in some game, he get a goal and an assist. And you also got Reece James on the list. But let's look at the Liverpool players. We all out there talking about Salah, Ekitike, and Isaac and all these type of players, when Gravenberch the one that we should be thinking about putting our side. You could see that the boy is in form. He got an assist. He got 2 lightning strike in some game, out of the 6 games that he plays. And we also got Chias. I really think Chias deserved a start, because he's been performing when he's coming off the bench. You could see that with 2 lightning strike, he performed in some of the games, in 2 of the 6 games. So the boy deserves a start. I think this game right is going to end up in a draw, either a 2-2 or 1-1. Next matchup, we have Aston Villa versus Burnley. For Burnley, you got Anthony right there that's been performing in with 3 lightning strike. You got the defender right there, Artman, just getting on the list. So I would say if you have Anthony in your team, go ahead and start him against Aston Villa. That would be a great chance right there. For Aston Villa, you got 5 players. Look like Aston Villa just started finding their team right here, because, you know what I mean, Aston Villa been struggling for a while. But a lot of people got Watkins in their side and Rodgers. But maybe those are the players that we shouldn't be worrying about. Maybe it's Buendia is the one that we should be putting their side. Because you could see that he got a goal and an assist. He was the one that get the maximum point out of the game. Maybe he's the one that we should be putting in their team. But like I said, if you're in a wildcard or a free hit, I might think about doing it now that I'm talking about this video. I might even think about playing a free hit and going over this video right here. Really study this video. See what a free hit side look like and put it together. But I would give Aston Villa this game right here. A 2-1 game. Aston Villa taking it. Next matchup, we have Everton versus Crystal Palace. For Everton, we have Garner and we have Keane right here. For Everton, you know Garner, he's in form. I don't like how Everton plays sometimes. I really don't like how they play. You got Everton, you got 2 players right here. Let's go to Crystal Palace. For Crystal Palace, you got 4 players, and 2 of the players right there that's been performing. You got Sarr that's been performing. You got Kiwi that's been performing. You got Kamada that's been performing right there. You could see that right there. So maybe right now we need to start thinking about some Crystal Palace players. We should be thinking about putting Sarr in our team right there. I think he's a great one, or a Kiwi. But I think Crystal Palace is going to take this game right here. 2-1 game for Crystal Palace. Next matchup, we have Forest versus Newcastle. I really think Forest is going to find their form soon, because Forest been playing well. To me, Forest been playing well. I think after the international break, Forest is going to start firing and start scoring goals. But they're going against a strong Newcastle strike. Strong Newcastle side that's been performing, that's coming out the Champions League with 4 goals. And you could see they got ultimate right here. More been performing in 2 of his games. Whenever he play at Holmes, he been performing right there. I know they got the midfielder on the list. So I think Forest is going to end up taking this game right here. It could be a 3-1 game or a 4-1 game right here. And Newcastle is going to end up taking this game right here. It could be a 3-1 game or a 4-1 game. Next matchup, we have Wolves versus Brighton. For Wolves, they got the 1 player on the list right here, the defender. I'm not sure if anyone would want to take that chance and put Wolves in there, put a Wolves players in their team. But for Brighton, they got 5 players on the list. I think Minte or Gouda is the one that you guys should be thinking about putting in your team from Brighton or Aberdeen. That would be a great setup right there. Like I said, with a free hit side. I'm gonna do a free hit on my team. Maybe I should do a free hit video after this. I should have do that, but it's too late right now because I'm already doing the video. But let's think about it. So we're thinking about Minte and we're thinking about Gouda right there. We could be putting their team. So Brighton to Oyaven, I would give this right to Brighton to OVM right to 3-goal game right here. Big matchup for the game. Last matchup on paper right here. This looked like a crazy game right here. This looked like it could be a good game to watch right here. Brentford's been performing. Manchester City been performing. So let's go over the players. For Brentford, they got 6 players on the list right here. 6 players on the list. They got Thiago, their striker, in form. He been performing. You could see that, and he's in form. 2 goals in the last game. You got Shade right there with the assist. 2 lightning strike right there. He's been performing. You got the goalkeeper that's been performing. 2 lightning strike. You got Anderson that's been performing. 2 lightning strike right there. So you could see that right there. Brentford got some players on the list to go against City. Let's look at the City players. City, you know they got Allen right there. The top man right there. boy been performing in all, like, we could say almost all of the games. And I mean, he played 6 games, he performed in 5. This is match week 7, he performed in 5. It's only 1 game he didn't perform in right there. You got Doku right there, who's been performing. He should have more lightning strike because in some game he get double assists. So he probably should have more lightning strike right there. You could see a defense in the list. Me, I could say it's an upset. Looking at this game right there, I could give it an upset, man. I want to give it an upset because Brentford got more players on the list than Manchester City. I could be crazy. This game right here is gonna be tough right here. Tough game. Do I want to give it to Brentford and say Brentford's gonna take it? I would definitely start some Manchester City player. I mean, Haaland definitely he's a start. Definitely. And I mean, the boy been playing. Doku too, I would probably think about putting him aside. Maybe Reinders, we need to drop and start putting Doku in their side. Maybe that's what we need to do. But take a chance in this game. Nah, I'm going to give it to City. City's going to end up winning this game because you know City been bundling people. City's probably going to win this game right here, a 4-1 game right here. But like I said, man, this is Gwaan FPL. I said there, you know, the matchup week 7. You done know. Yeah, man. Stick around for that wildcard video. Look out for it, man. I'm going to make a wildcard video. Like I said, I make these videos every week. Y'all should be watching them. Know who y'all should be starting, who y'all should be benching. I said there. Yeah, man.